All right, and we are back.
Hello.
We're here with another week of Don't Hit That Snooze.
Beep beep.
This week, since it is the end of the year, we decided we would share our Spotify Wrapped with you.
Getting real personal.
Right. I made a tweet about this yesterday saying where we'll find out who loves to listen to sad songs and who is a massive weeb. Uh, I will say my Spotify Wrapped was actually kind of a surprise, but I think it had a lot to do with what I listened to at the beginning of the year versus what I listened to at the end of the year. How about you? What did you think of yours?
No comment. I'm a sad bitch.
So you weren't surprised by yours like at all?
No. I really inherited my mother's music.
All right. Okay. So, starting off. I hit the button and didn't want to do things. Okay. So starting off, we have minutes/songs listened. I had 21,082 minutes and 2,169 songs.
That's interesting because I had 24,240 minutes, but less songs at 1,868.
The math isn't mathing.
I guess that makes sense because when I find a song, I'll listen to it to death.
I do the same thing. There's also the fact that I have to have a lot of different audio tracks for D&D. So that could play into it as well.
Maybe.
Is right now going through my like on repeat playlist and even my whole like Spotify rap playlist. There are a lot of like, oh, we're in the town, or oh, there's birds chirping, or cave sounds. So my Spotify has been tainted because of D&D.
But I guess I only beat you out by 3,000 minutes. That's not like a lot.
Your drive is also longer than mine.
It is significantly longer.
Yeah, because I'm only like 25 minutes to work and 25 minutes to home. So.
Oh yeah, no. 3 days a week I'm driving an hour one way.
Yeah, see, you are a lot better than me.
Yeah. And now at one part of the of those 3 days a week, I can now listen to music at work because they don't talk to me.
Ah. So now
So
you can listen to your Instagram reels with sound now, right?
I can, but sometimes they can. Well, that's the thing. Sometimes they sneak up on me
Ah, gotcha.
because I sit away from them. So sometimes they're like, "Hey, ghost!" I'm like, "Ah."
Where'd you come from?
Yeah. Hey, what's up?
All right. So let's get moving. So the way that we're gonna do this, is we have our top 5 songs, starting at number 5 and going all the way backwards to 1, and then we have our top artists at the end, which our top artists do not really match our top songs.
No.
All right. So number 5 for me is Kickback, which is the opening for Chainsaw Man. Which
Weeb.
yeah, who's the weeb here? Me. Which funny thing is Chainsaw Man's anime came out what 2 years ago now? You haven't watched it. I've got it.
Oh.
Anime release it. Yeah, it came out 2022. So for this to still be on my playlist 2 years later says something about the song. But to be fair, it has a really, really good opening bass line that plays throughout pretty much the entire song. So that's a good hook to it. There's also I think one of the other reasons that it's on here is because there are several English covers done of it. So I was trying to
Ooh.
like go back and forth between the English covers and the original and be like, okay, how does this match up? How does it compare? I think I want to say Nate Wants to Battle has a good cover of it.
Oh, he's done a bunch of good covers.
He's the best if you want English covers for something.
Yeah.
Especially like all the My Hero openings.
Oh my gosh, yes, I love his My Hero covers.
They're so good. But yeah, so this has been a staple on my playlist, I guess, for the past 2 years. So yeah. It's a good song. And listening to it in English, you're like, it does match up with the main character very well because the main character just wants to have a normal life. And that's what the song is essentially talking about. Like in the first verse, it's like, oh, it's laundry day. Like I'll have clean clothes. Cool. Like very simple. Versus the anime, which is like chaotic as heck. And I have no clue what's going on with the manga right now. It's a lot. Moving on. So your number 5.
It's so interesting. I am so sorry. I just received a text message I had to instantly reply to. So sorry about that. I didn't start listening to this song until you and I went to the concert this past summer.
That was back in July, right?
Yes. So I started listening to this song super, super hard. Um, so how much do I want to talk about the song without being super duper personal?
I mean, that's up to
Because
you.
right, and I'm trying to figure that I'm trying to think very quickly on the fly. I like this song a lot for very personal reasons. Because this song it has a lot of religious overtones and a lot of queer tones as well. Um, and I have a friend who is also Catholic, and this song also makes me think of her.
Mm.
And I also have a best friend who is also queer. So I adore this song for very many reasons for not only for myself, but also for my friends. And I'll just kinda leave it there, and maybe I'll talk about it more in the future.
Fair. Um, we did like right after the concert, we threw Paris on, and this song came on like 5 or 6 times.
It did, it kicked on a lot.
It was like, oh, we know you like this song. Here you go. You want to
Again,
hear it again? One more time.
yes.
Oh, but it's a very, very good song. All right. Scooching on to number 4. And can you tell that I like anime?
You so weird.
So this is this fire, which I'm not sure if you say all the F's in it. But this is the opening for Cyberpunk Edgerunners. Once again, has a good bass and guitar line at the beginning. This anime also, did this come out 2 years ago as well? I don't think so. I want to say Cyberpunk Runners. It did come out in 2022. Okay. At least I'm consistent.
We
So-
love consistency.
We love consistency. I will say for the rest of this slideshow, this is the only song in English on here for me. But Cyberpunk Edgerunners is a very, very good anime. It's very well animated. It made me want to play Cyberpunk 2077. And then, 2 whole years later, it made me want to play the Cyberpunk Red, which is essentially Cyberpunk D&D, which Ghost is also a part of.
Yes. For anyone interested in Cyberpunk or D&D and or both, please, yes, do it.
It's very good. It's a very good take on, like, if you took D&D and just threw it into Night City, which is the city that Cyberpunk takes place in.
Yes. However, if you're a beginner, maybe not that one.
Yeah, it can be a lot.
Yeah.
Even as somebody who has played D&D for 2 years now, it's still a lot to grasp. There's a lot more skill checks to be done.
Yes.
There's so many more skills, and
There's a lot of skills.
yeah,
There's a lot of skills, a lot of adjustments, a lot of on the fly.
especially with the group that we play with.
Yes.
They're a fun group of guys.
Oh, they're fun. They're
Uh,
crazy.
But yeah, this song is also one of those where, like, when you're driving, it's just like good to bounce along to and like belt out. So it's a good upbeat song.
E.
Number 4 for you.
For me. Oh my god, this is the ultimate like love and yearning song. But I think that really is just Hosier's brand.
For real.
Like, I really think if you just plucked any song out of Hosier's repertoire, it would be like, yeah, yeah.
Man, just
But
like
I,
I'm gonna seduce you with poetry.
yeah, really, like for real. Um, No One Fucks With My Baby and Work Song, and Movement are like my top 3 from
That's what the
Hosier.
acronym is. Oh my god.
Did you not know?
I didn't. I was like, what does this mean? And even listening to the song earlier, I did not catch on to it.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, but I think was like when I finally made the jump after take bring me to church, whatever. When I finally sat down and started listening to Hosier, uh this was the song where I was like, "Oh, okay. This I understand now why everyone's all about him.
Like, I get you, Irish man. I get
I
it.
get I understand the Irish yearning." And this is also, like, the song I have for my little D&D couple.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's this song and Work Song.
Ah, that's so interesting.
Yes, those are the 2 songs I have for them.
That's cute.
Yes.
See, the
One of
one
them's a simp.
you mean the character that you play is the
Yes, is the simp.
just the whole time. So last session we had we started off because Ghost wasn't at the session before, and so I started it off with a little date between her character and the love interest, and just the whole time, just Ghost character is just essentially staring at her love interest,
Yes.
and it's the cutest thing.
Yes.
And then there was a talking pumpkin, so.
I love the little talking pumpkin, he's cute.
Even if your character is like, what the heck is going on?
Yes, has fought everything and anything across the realms, but talking pumpkin? No.
No, can't deal with it.
Nope. It speaks. My love, it is just a pumpkin. No.
No.
Okay, I'm sorry. We're
We are
turning
going
left.
so off topic.
Sorry. What's next?
Next line. Number 3 is Vivid Vice, which is the Jujutsu Kaisen opening 2 from season 1.
Ooh.
This one, so this is the one Black Dawn always says he forgets about, which I'm like, man, this is my absolute favorite. Um, so I essentially binged the first season of Jujutsu Kaisen within like maybe 3 days when I initially watched it.
Ooh.
And I remember, so I was home alone for like a good weekend, and I was like, oh, what's out there to watch? Okay, Jujutsu Kaisen's pretty popular, and the first opening is the one that like probably most people think of, which is it's a really good opening. Like Jujutsu Kaisen has not missed on their openings, which is great. But then we got to like the halfway point of the season, and they hit me with this one. And I was like, oh, okay, because it is very. It's kind of like a punk rock emo-ish sound to it.
Hey.
I'm like, I vibe with this.
Now, which opener contains the Shibuya arc? Because I hear that all the time when I hear Jujutsu Kaisen.
So that one is special.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which
you
that
are my
one.
special.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, yeah.
Which that one is also very, very good. But I also like this one because at that point in the season, it's like, okay, now we're kind of ramping up, but it's taking a dramatic turn, and this opening just kind of like exemplified that. Like,
Mm.
I'll show you once we're off stream, but like the actual animation part of it is like, ooh, we're taking a serious tone here now. And then at the end of the season, they play baseball, and you're like, wait a minute.
Wait.
What happened here? But it's very good. I still listen to it. It came on earlier when I was in the car, and I was just like, oh, it's so good. Scooting along to your number 3.
I don't remember what my number 3 is. Oh! Yes. This is where things get existential. It's oh wow, my brain just turned off. I'm so sorry. It's like how oh my god, like I can't verbalize anymore. Sorry, that muscle relaxant's hitting hard. It's literally like the singer talks about like how like death is like coming quickly and like she has to like hurry up and like get life done.
Oh my.
Like how like you have to like hurry up and like there's like no time left to lose.
Right, like there's only so many minutes left in a day.
Yes.
Okay.
And like I really vibe with that. It's like or at least I guess and not quite with that, but it's like how if death is a natural thing and it shouldn't be feared.
Hmm. Okay.
Like it comes for us all. It's like here it is.
You're gonna die one way or the other. Like that's just how it is.
Right. It's like here it is, bitch.
If
Also,
you
it
didn't
just
know,
slaps.
if you didn't know, you're getting a reality check right now, right this
Right.
minute.
Surprise!
Oh. I think
Also,
even like the little bit that I listened to it earlier, like if you're not paying attention to the lyrics, it's just a good song.
it is like it does. It just sounds really good. It sounds really cool.
Oh yeah.
Excuse me. I don't think I've listened to any of her other music, to be honest.
Hmm.
Like I think it just popped up on like on my Discover one day, and I was like, oh, cool, whatever. And then I sat down, and I was like, oh, okay. All right, what's your number 2?
Right, number 2 is more
Oh, hey.
Chainsaw Man. So this one isn't in the show. But I feel like I had maybe heard it around when the show came out, and then this year, within my first couple weeks at my new job, I was listening to music and this popped up, and I was like, whoa, I like this song. It's very Very once again punk rock. Has a really great guitar. I don't know what even the song is about. Let me
Dude, sometimes you just like a song that vibes.
True, and it's not in English, so I don't know what the heck they're saying.
Dude, I get that.
uh,
That's how I felt about the Full Metal Alchemist '03, the song Melissa. Never knew what that song was about for like 8 years,
ah,
but it sounded so good.
there. Okay, so actually I should eat my words. So apparently this song is the first ending theme song from the anime.
Mm.
Yeah. Can I get a translation? No? Okay.
You don't get to know.
I don't. All right. Hang on. Lyrics in English. Yes, please. Uh, oh. Oh, okay, so it's him. It's really just him being Chainsaw Man and like being angry. Huh.
No. All right, a bunch of FTW. Got it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Cool.
It's a good song though, and it's got chainsaw sounds in it, which is fun. So
All right.
like
Feel it.
it starts off with them just revving a chainsaw, and it's like, all right, I dig it.
Dude, awesome.
Scooting right along.
Dude, that tarot card is so cool.
I knew you would appreciate it when I found it.
Dude, I do. I have tarot cards for y'all at home. So hilariously enough, I actually blame DeWitt for this song. She found it on an edit and sent it to me. And
Yeah.
I became obsessed with its sense.
Oh my gosh, I totally forgot that was
That's how I discovered the stupid song.
Oh my goodness. Yes,
And
I did.
I played it to death since. So it's a heartbreak song with guitars.
All right.
Yeah. Pretty much it's like, I love you, but we can't be together right now. So I'll love you until we can be back together again. And that's the long and the short of it. It's a great that is a terrible, terrible that's not really the best description of it, but it's a amazing song.
It is.
It's a great song. You please listen to it. I just can't. I can't describe it well. I'm just trying to be funny.
I'm just trying to Oh, which is fine.
No. I love this song. I still listen to this song. It'll probably be in my top 5 again this year.
See, that's what I thought for one of the songs that was on my was my number 1 song last year. I was like, "Oh, it'll make it on this one," because I heard it so many freaking times this year. I was like, "No, it's not."
It's hilarious. I had no idea the song was gonna be in my top 5. I thought it was gonna be, like, my top 20.
Yeah.
No idea top 5. Alright, what's number 1? Do it.
Number 1.
More anime bullshit.
Tell me tell me you like BL without telling me you like BL. Okay? So, this is, Where Our Blue Is, which is Jujutsu Kaisen opening 3, so the first opening of season 2. And it centers around Gojo and Geto.
I love it.
I have apparently only listened to it 45 times, but I am
That's not correct.
that is not correct at all. I am in the top 0.05% of listeners. So when this opening came out, I remember driving home from work almost every night for like a straight month. And I would listen to the song as soon as I got in the car. It would end and I would just repeat it like 2 or
Again.
3 times. And then it would I'd be like, "You know what? No other song right now is sounding as good. Let me just go right back to it."
Again.
Right. But it's when you listen to it in English, because I forget who it might be. Nate Wants to Battle has the English cover of it. Let me see real quick. When you listen to that in English, it's kind of depressing, actually.
Again, that shit just hits different.
It does. Because so the whole the whole first part of season 2 of Jujutsu Kaisen is centered around Gojo and Geto. And at a certain point, Geto just kind of loses faith in humanity. And he starts to like go through a depressive episode, and it doesn't seem like anybody is really paying as much attention. And it is Nate Wants to Battle. So then the opening here, it's like, you know, it's kind of like a "I'll be there when you need me" sort of song. Like, you know, you don't have to cry because I'm there with you. And it's just like, dude, why are you breaking up in front of a KFC, guys? Like, come on.
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
Pretty much. Which it's so funny because so if you watch the scene where it's like quote unquote their breakup scene, they're in front of an actual location in Japan and it's a KFC. And so for
my god.
For like a couple weeks after the anime came out, there were people who were in Japan who were like, "Oh my gosh, it's there. It's the location.
It's the KFC."
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But then a couple months ago, it got announced that KFC shut down.
Couldn't handle it.
Yeah. It's like, oh
no. That's wild.
It's so funny.
That is funny. That's hilarious.
Oh, but I think this coming year, they're actually condensing that part of the anime into a movie. So... you know whose butt is going to be in the theater then.
So listen, I'm going to have to like marathon that because
yeah,
I'm down for the gay tears.
That's totally. You should. I keep telling you, you need to watch Jujutsu. Like it's good.
You do, and I just listen. I'm old. I can't stand like all the drama, and I'm like, no, they all die, and I get attached, and I get weepy.
Yeah, it's just fair, but like, it's a pretty good narrative.
It is, and since it's over,
since it's over, you don't gotta worry. I mean, obviously, you've been spoiled on a lot of it, but like,
I have been spoiled on a lot of it. Thanks, Twitter.
Yeah. But you don't gotta wait for any more of it to come out except for like the anime, because then I can just be like, here's the manga. Take it.
Yep. Take it. Yep. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, depression.
Yeah, again.
Oh.
That's all right. It's just like Claire loves to send me more of that Full Metal nonsense, like with Nina, because she loves to watch me suffer. She still.
Oh, go ahead.
She still does it.
Speaking of depressive, let's move on to your number 1.
God. Sometimes that sad shit just hits. Yeah, so remember how you just say it cannot be that 48 times? I wholeheartedly agree. I think I listened to it 52 times in 1 month.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, I am definitely within the top 5%. So, funny enough, I came across this song on Instagram.
Okay.
And I was like, "Oh," and it was just the snippet. I was like, "Hey, that's kind of cool." Then I found it on the Spotify, and I was like, "Hey,
Hmm.
hey, I'm gonna listen to this for a little while," and then I never stopped listening to it.
That's how it
I was like,
goes.
it is how it goes. So Dylan Gossett, big fan. Never listened to the rest of his stuff. Just the one song. But yeah, this song is sad as shit.
Yeah, I was trying to listen to it earlier and I'm like,
Ghost, are you okay? I'm
that was
great.
honestly my reaction. I'm like, is she okay? And then I was like listening to your other top songs. I was like, is she okay?
This is just the shit I listen to. It's inherited.
Goodness.
I was actually talking to I was talking to my mom about it a few days ago about about this was at the stream topic. And I was like, "Yeah, I didn't realize all the sad songs I listened to." She was like, "Yeah, you got that from me." I was like, "Okay, good, good.
Like, thanks, mom.
Thank you, mother." Yeah, and I actually went back into through my previous years. You should have seen my top song of last year. Actually, where's my top? Well, was it last year or 2 years ago? Um, hmm. It was a breakup song, and
Oh.
oh,
Oh no.
oh yes.
Ooh.
Oh, it was rough. What is? I'm trying to remember what it's called.
Meanwhile, mine last year was Five Nights at Freddy's. So like, that's how my year was.
Let's see. Wrapped. Was it 2023? Let's see. It was not 2023. Was it 2022? There it is. Okay, so it was my Wrapped 2022 Lost on You by LP. That is a sad song.
That sounds depressing.
It is depressing. It's a breakup song where the other person dumped the singer. Can I pull the lyrics super duper fast? Uh do 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 do. Actually, I guess it would be better if you pulled them. That way you could actually
Huh?
do 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 do. I'm talking to myself. Bear with me. Here we go. It's talking about how do you realize everything I lost by losing you?
Oh.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And I talked to my mom about it because my mom introduced me to the song, and she's like, I don't know if it was good if I introduced you to that song. And I was like, thanks, mom, love you.
Feel like I'm just gonna
Mwah.
go put my headphones on and blast this for like 3 hours. Thank you.
And cry, love you. It's great. But no, it's a great breakup song for my friends, for all you that need it. But yeah, sometimes you just need a little sad song.
That's
But yeah.
yeah. I was telling I was actually I told my therapist about the topic for today
Yeah.
and I was like, yeah, mine is all like anime and then Ghost is all depressing and he said the exact same thing. He's like, "You know what? Everyone just needs a little sad song sometimes." I was like,
Yay.
"You are so right, sir."
Yeah. I need to listen to this song again. I miss this song. It's a good song. And also she can hit like some high notes.
Mm.
And also she can whistle and I can't, and I hate her a little bit for that.
I feel like I knew this about you, but you can't whistle?
I cannot whistle.
Interesting.
Yes. I'm very sad about it. We're getting off topic again. I'm so
We are.
sorry. All right. How about them artists?
Moving on. It is so top artists. Mine was Paris. I had 821 minutes listened, and I was in the top 0.5% of listeners.
And I was Fall Out Boy with 723 minutes listened, and I was the top 1%. Which this is about to become very, very hilarious.
On the next slide, yes.
Yes.
But I think the reason that Paris is my top artist is because I knew that we were going to the concert, and so I just played the crap out of their newer album, and then I was like, you know what? I missed their older albums too. Let me go back to those.
Which is funny because I didn't listen to their newer album because I didn't really care for it. So I was just like, I like the older album.
And then we got to the concert and you're like, oh crap.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, oh.
I'm just jamming out to, I think, I forget what the first song I played was, but there was the song Burn the Witch. And I'm just like going hard at it. And you're just like, huh.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, what's happening? And then she played You and I was like, yeah, this is great.
You're like, I know this one.
Yeah.
Oh, the whole like Leonardo DiCaprio being, I know that one. I know
that one. Oh no.
Yeah, how did Fall Out Boy land as your top artist?
I don't know. I just really like Fall Out Boy.
Hey, I mean, I do too. Like,
I've just been listening to Fall Out Boy for ever.
That's fair. Same here.
And I just find myself constantly going back to this, like, oh, boy song. I should listen to them again.
Mm-hmm. I used to. So not off topic actually, because it is about Fall Out Boy, but because in high school I was like super obsessed with them, and so I made a playlist on my iPod. That was all of their songs in order.
Oh, good God, your iPod.
My iPod Touch.
Oh.
So, and I would listen to that, and it's like, you know, like 100 or more than 100 hours of songs. And I would just sit and try to listen to that playlist all the way through. And yeah.
Then your little iPod would die.
Yeah, or my earbuds would blow out for some reason.
What?
Like one of the so it always happened, one of the earbuds would just stop working.
We can't handle it.
Apparently, and I would listen to it at such atrocious volumes.
Okay, I think I'm leaning more towards the volume problem.
Well, yeah, probably. But anywho. Moving on. So our top 5 artists, 3 of them match.
Yeah, how about that?
How about them apples? So, your number 1 is Fall Out Boy, but for me, Fall Out Boy is number 3. Paris is number 1 for me. It's number 2 for you. And Hosier is 2 for me and 3 for you. So, like, we apparently have very similar tastes.
Yes. And no one can tell me I don't listen to weeb shit when the Sega Sound Team is number 4 for me, and I literally have Toby Fox as number 5.
It's number 5. Oh, that's so fair. The Undertale, that's the name of the game, right? My brain just totally blanked. Undertale, yep. Yes, thank you. My goodness. It's so good.
It's so good.
That soundtrack it's phenomenal.
It's so good, man.
But the funny thing with mine is like Chapel Roan and Hosier have been just like the past few months. So it was like, oh, hey, we see that you're finally branching out and listening to somebody other than Paris. Here you go. And then Eve is the does the first opening of Jujutsu Kaisen. But their other music is also really good.
We see you branching out a little bit.
Just a touch, you know?
Bless you?
It was a cough.
Oh, okay. I take it back then. Never mind.
You're like,
Go to
alright,
hell.
go die then, it's fine.
Yep.
So yeah, so that's I think that's the end.
Yeah,
So yeah,
there we go.
that was our Spotify wrap. That was probably the quickest that this section is gonna go.
At at my request.
Yeah, fair. Speed running.
Yes.
But still a decent amount of time.
Yeah,
Um, but
under an
yeah,
hour,
under an
50
hour.
minutes.
Yeah, not bad. Um, but yeah, feel free to screenshot this if you want to be sad, listen to ghost songs. If you want to get into anime, listen to mine.
If you want more sad songs, message me and I can give you more. I have more.
I have more. I mean honestly, you say you have more. I have a whole anime playlist that is like 8 hours long. So
Listen, we love to share.
honestly,
Sharing is caring.
it is also wild like when we made a playlist together for like when we're
It was
hanging
the
out.
same vibe.
It's the same exact vibe.
Same
And
vibe.
yeah. So,
Well, I think we also shared it with the intention of, oh, I think she'll like this.
that too, yeah. And then it's like, "Oh wait, I actually know this song." What?
Yes, yes. I think it was also that, and also I wasn't going to throw songs out thinking it's like, oh, you know what DeWitt would like? Oh, the song about death.
Yep, don't hit me with that. It
Yeah.
won't go well.
You know what song DeWitt would really love? This song about existential crisis.
Oh, nope, don't. Nope, no, thank you. I am good. I'm great, actually. Yeah. So we thank you for listening with us.
Yes.
And we will be back next Monday with another segment of Don't Hit That Snooze. But fair warning, the week after that, we will not be back because I will be getting back from Tennessee and I'm probably just going to be real tired. So,
Gonna take a real good nap.
oh yeah. But yeah, we will be right back.
Beep beep.